Today's topic is, how long does it take to get a K-1 fiancé visa in 2019? Now, the expected timeline is very important to know because you have, well, a lot of preparations and plans to make. First of all, you must choose which path to take in the first place, fiancé or spouse visa. Should you marry and wait for a spouse visa or stay engaged and apply for the fiancé visa instead? Well, spoiler alert, the fiancé visa brings your partner to the USA twice as fast as a spouse visa. Now, you also have to budget monies to pay for the visa and for travel, for the wedding, and honeymoon. Maybe you plan to find a bigger, nicer place to live or renovate your existing home. After all, you want your fiancé to feel happy and comfortable on arrival. There is a lot that needs to be done, and you need to know how much time you have to do it in. I am Fred Wall, the Visa Coach, and I help you get through a confusing and frustrating immigration process so you can have a happy life together in the USA with your foreign partner. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you how long it takes and why processing time is, well, so much slower than in previous years. And I'll break the timeline down into the different stages. So if you are already in the process, you will have an idea of what to expect. So today's question is, in 2019, how long does it take to get a K-1 fiancé visa? Two separate departments of the U.S. government are involved: USCIS, Homeland Security, and the Department of State. From mid-2017 through now, 2019, Homeland Security recently is getting their job done relatively slowly, and they're currently taking 6 to 8 months. This compares to processing times pre-President Trump, of them doing the same job in only 2 to 3 months. Now, why is USCIS now taking an extra 4 to 5 months to perform their review? Well, I call this the Trump effect. President Trump, after taking office in January 2017, has mandated that USCIS vigorously enforce and administer immigration laws. Take no shortcuts. The goal is to restrict legal immigration while stopping illegal immigration. We have to get much tougher, much smarter, and less politically correct, Trump said. Now, what this means is that they are very closely examining and scrutinizing all cases, and they're looking for reasons to deny. In addition, cases that regularly had their interviews waived, well, now specifically, there is an executive order that no interviews, regardless of the strength of evidences, may be waived. The result is USCIS now has more work to do, has more bases to touch in the processing of each case. And while President Trump has promised to hire more staff to handle the increased load, well, so far, no new staff has been hired. But the workload has increased. This is the Trump effect. More work, but with the same staff. The result is that USCIS processing times for fiancé visas have stretched to take at least, well, 6 to 8 months. And it is possible this may get even worse, depending upon how many new steps USCIS is asked to take, such as extreme vetting and social media data mining, that are new labor-intensive steps that have been proposed, but not implemented quite yet. USCIS processing includes a background check by the FBI. And in addition to the general slowdown due to the Trump effect, what also affects how long it takes for USCIS to approve your case is a function of how complete your petition is, how busy the processing center is, and how current your FBI is, and a bit of luck. Now, the most obvious source of added delay is caused by improperly filled in applications and missing the required documents and evidences. Now, when USCIS finds such a problem, processing grinds to a halt, and it is stopped until the problem is fixed. Sometimes the errors are so big that they don't even bother asking for corrections. They simply deny a case outright. Now, once USCIS finishes their part, the case is passed to the U.S. Department of State. The Department of State has a processing center in New Hampshire called the National Visa Center, or NVC. NVC basically assigns a new Department of State case number, then forwards the file on to the American consulate responsible to issue the visa. Now, once NVC has completed their actions, a few weeks later, the case file physically arrives at the consulate assigned to process your fiancé. And then within a few weeks, the consulate contacts your fiancé directly with instructions on booking the interview, attending the medical, and final document checklists. Some consulates are busier, more efficient, and or just work faster than others. In Philippines, the process is very efficient and fast. Interviews and visa issuance may just take about 2 months, whereas in Vietnam and China, it may take 3 to 4 months instead. Now, the approval-denial decision is made during the interview. Then in about 2 weeks, the passport with its new K-1 visa is returned. Now, just like in medicine commercials on TV, your results may vary. Some of my clients get their visas faster. Unfortunately, some slower as well. To summarize the different stages, the timeline breaks down as follows. 6 to 8 months, it's at USCIS. It's about a half month at NVC, and then 2 to 3 months at the consulate interview stage. So if in 2019 you anticipate 8 to 10 months average K-1 fiancé visa processing time, well, you won't be too far off. Now, regardless of how fast or slow the process is going for you, do not book air tickets nor wedding chapels until after the visa is actually in the hands of your fiancé and double-checked for correct spelling of her or his name. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now please like or add your comments to this video, and then go to visacoach.com and sign up for the Visa Coach monthly newsletter. Each month it is full of tips and advice on marriage-based immigration, and it's free of charge. And when you sign up, you get, 2 free ebooks I have written, 120 K-1 visa interview practice questions, and 5 things you must know before starting on your visa. Finally, when you're ready to get started, call for your complimentary case evaluation and speak with me directly.
If you are considering hiring Visa Coach to personally guide you through your immigration adventure, join him for a complimentary case evaluation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He suggests which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your partner can join you. To learn more about Visa Coach's services and how he can help you, book your free case evaluation today.